Hey guys, welcome back to Mean Figurines. I'm your host Cindy, and today we're gonna do some more 3D prepping. I printed a bunch of the Diva stuff. Oop, a little too loud here. Sorry about that. And my kitty cat's in the way today. Yippee! I'm gonna have to show her the air can. She's like, oh, I'm out of here. Okay, so yeah, I printed a bunch of pieces. Oh, I can kind of give it a little show and tell real quick, and then I'll be off to removing the little the little supports on my pieces. So here is all the printed pieces I have here. This is the I would say the thigh piece, one of the big pieces I printed. This is a hip piece. I dropped this. I don't know if this was from the drop or this came like this. So I'm going to have to use some probably like wood putty or something and then sand it down really smooth to get rid of that. Some sanding work. So I printed one of these joysticks. They're called joysticks for Diva, and they are very big. You can see what I was really worried about was, let me get my camera fixed here. Her hands don't wrap around this joystick too well. Yeah, you can see a gun right there. But so what I'm going to try to do is take this model and put it into Mesh Mixer, select the mesh of the joystick. Sorry, this camera doesn't have good focus, close-ups. And I'm going to scale that down to about 50% and then fill in the gaps and reprint this just so that she can wrap her hands around these the little joysticks. And then I did another thing was, let me reposition this. And this is the main cabin, and then this piece is kind of like her piece that she rests on right here, and I don't have the connectors for it, but I was worried that this might be too big. It does seem a bit big because there's a seat piece back here. If I can find it. Well, I don't think I removed it from the supports yet. Let's see. It's in here. Oh, here it is. So yeah, the seat piece goes back here, which normally would kind of probably go up to here to kind of stop her from sliding back. So hopefully this is just enough to go where her legs would just hit it so that she doesn't go sliding back when I move this piece around. Because already she's kind of like falling off the where the resting piece. But then the reason why I've been having a lot of trouble printing this is this is at 100% scale, and I've been trying to scale it back, and you can see my failed attempts where these are too small. Even this one looks might be able to do it. This is probably at 80%, 80 to 90%. But now that I have this piece too, which goes about right here, it kind of snugs, like fits her right there. So there's barely enough wiggle room for her to move. So good thing I did not resize this down to 90%. It would be like really, really tight on her. So, got that. I did print the front top piece. Oh, her hair piece came off. It's still coming off on this figure. I get bad luck with these pieces sometimes. With Figma figures. Piece. Okay, so this is the front piece that goes here. It's a perfect fit. And that one other piece that I was showing to you earlier, this piece, that's on top of her slides in here. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of sanding to slide this in. I did that on my first model, so I know, yeah, that's a lot of sanding to do. Once I get that down, I'm going to probably glue it in place inside. The whole part is everything that's connected to this. Let me move my keyboard aside just a quick, just so I can get some more room. Yeah, so this setup here is mostly doing computer stuff. It wasn't meant to be doing actual physical sanding or anything like that, but I did want to show you guys all the stuff I printed this week. I was on, actually I was gonna print, sorry, I was gonna finish printing everything, but I had a technical issue with my printer. My power supply brick blew out in the middle of the week. So unfortunately, I had to order it and wait for that to come in. It came in yesterday. So I'm currently printing right now the little jet pieces that connect to here. So that's going to take about a 10-hour print. And I just started maybe about an hour ago. So here's the little version of it, 80%. It's 100%. And it's pretty heavy. I mean, this thing can weigh about, I think once done, at least 5 pounds or so. See a little flaw, slightly off a little bit. Yeah, that's all right. What else? It's kind of like a show and tell right now. I can lay out all the pieces. So this is the her little seat piece. Again, I'm gonna reprint this control joystick piece. This is the front of her body piece. I did sand down one of these feet. I think it's this one. Yeah, it looks like this one. I sand down a bit, just so that I can fit the joint pieces that go in here, which I have somewhere. I should just dump all my my pieces out so I can talk about it easier. Whoops. So these are the knee pieces. They print pretty well. They're about the same as the other model that I printed. Oh, I can see some flaws from my printer. You see that? I'm sure you can see that. There's a crack in there. I wonder how that happened. Yeah, I mean, it's not too visible. I can, if I'm really picky about it, I can just try to fill the crack in there up. So the knee piece is like this, so you kind of can see it at this angle when it's mounted. So yeah, I'm gonna try to fix that. And then there's a lot of support set I put on here, so I'm gonna have to sand all that down. Luckily, this support setting, it's easily sandable. You can see down here, I removed most of it. There's still a little bit more sanding for this piece maybe, just to clean it up. And here's the unsanded, so you can see the difference. This is, oops, this is with all the supports, little bits on it. And sorry, this camera is not the best. Just show you guys close-ups. But yeah, this is kind of like the sanded piece on this one. And then here are the shin pieces. So if I were to, let me try to put this together. And this is one of the cog pieces. I might have to reprint this one because I shaved off the tips, and that wasn't a good idea. I found out later. Okay. So here's an example of these two together. So it fits in here, cog piece, and then this piece fits like that. I actually picked the right one. But the only issue is, okay, perfect. It does, there's some clicking, but it's very hard. So I don't know. I haven't put it to the full test of, so what you do is you see if it fits in here or not. I'm gonna have to sand this guy down a little bit. Oh, I didn't sand him. Wrong one. Him. This piece. I give peak. My pieces have gender. Okay, so ideally, this piece here, I would probably glue from the bottom of it in there, and then shove this in there. And so that's supposed to hold it down, and then I can it's the wrong way. This might be the wrong side. So I'll have to figure out what side it goes on, but in theory, it's supposed to allow me to have some articulation on this joint here, knee joint. I mean, not the knee, ankle joint. But with these cogs not shaved off, it's a little hard to move. I don't want to completely shave it off, because then I would have a loose joint and the model would just keep on falling all over. And I did start a little bit. Oh yeah, I did clean up this one just a little bit. See some holes in here. I started this one, so it's like that. A little wobbly. I got maybe the surface. I might just like smooth the bottom of it just a little bit more. But that's the just the foot and the shin piece. Oh, there you go. Foot and shin piece. And then there's the this is kind of like part of the leg piece. This won't fit yet. I don't think I've sanded these down just yet. It kind of goes, let me see, this is the wrong side. This one kind of goes like this. Oops. Yeah, it's a very tall piece, tall model. I think it's going to be about 18 inches tall. I'm thinking, seeing how. So this piece, there's a connector piece that connects to this piece, like so. And then the knee piece, oh, like this. So I won't see that crack actually. I always have it wrong. So I might not see that. Oops, it's falling apart. It's like putting together with Lego pieces. Oh, see, the joint kind of moved because it was not secure. So that's why I am a little worried if I sand off the edges of the little cogs. It's just going to be very loose, like a old toy that you have. So the weight, just the sheer weight of this thigh piece is making it unstable. Again, I haven't glued this on or anything yet. So once I start doing that, put this in. No, it doesn't fit in there. I have to sand it down still. So once I glue it together, and this one has an articulation, and this piece, oh, I feel like it's missing something. Oh, there might be a joint piece I'm not familiar with. I thought I printed it all, but here's the hip piece. So that's kind of like one leg right there. And if I hold this here, move this camera up just a little bit more, the body piece, oh, it's right there. So it's going to be, hopefully this doesn't drop. Let's try that. Nope, can't do it. Let me try to measure it again. Maybe I should do this after I remove all the supports. That would be easier. So about here. And then this piece goes on top. So, maybe not 18 inches. Maybe about a foot, a little over a foot, 13-ish. I'm thinking. Ah, it's heavy. But okay. I went on. So that's the first thing. Let me move my. So that's what I'm going to do today on the stream is take apart the supports, and then I'm going to also rescale my the joysticks. There you go. I'm more prepared this time for removing the supports. I even got a little baggie that I'm going to put over just so that I think the little pieces don't go flying around my room. But I'm going to preload Mesh Mixer real quick, and then I will load up the joystick piece. Let me show you my screen. So the joystick, it's called the joystick piece or something like that. Where did it go? Okay, the first joystick. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is select this mesh, scale it down a little bit, and we'll get back to this in a little bit. Okay, so maybe drink some water before I start. Okay. Move some of the stuff aside. Okay. Not sure because I have a clear view what I'm doing. I spent Saturday night sanding. I spent like about 4 hours. Where was that joint piece? Oh, here it is. Spent about 4 hours sanding this down, sanding the edges here, this side and this side and the inside of this, just so it fits. The print itself out of the printer is not, it doesn't fit exactly. And also, I also had to sand it down just a little bit more, just to account for the layers of paint I'm going to add, and so that I don't get paint rub when I move the joints as much, hopefully. This is kind of like my first time doing something with articulation, so it's going to be a learning experience for me. So I'm just going to cut this thing in here. I'll cut off the main supports, and then I'll go back and cut the little pieces off. Yeah, you can't really see much what I'm doing. I don't think you see the bag, but this will save me my bare foot when I walk around my room and not step on little bits of plastic. Try to break it off. And normally if I'm doing this in the garage, I wouldn't care as much with the stuff flying around. That's what the garage is designed for. Wanted to work inside here today and get the rest of my models all prepped up so I can finish printing. I have a 3-day weekend this weekend. Our company actually celebrates Indigenous Day, aka Columbus Day. in the past. Where is it? Okay. So I'm just trying to get off the, you can't see it, these pieces. Just so that I have an easier time getting around it and cleaning it. See all the stuff that was flying that could have been all over my room right there. Like I need like a one of those boxes, like how you sandblast, but for me clipping all this, so things don't fly around. I do have a sandblaster that I haven't tried out yet. I need to fire that up one day when I'm working on the bigger projects outside, when I'm sanding down my dollhouses and stuff. Okay. Got the both pieces off. Let me just dump this in my trash. So I decided I'm not gonna sand tonight. The weather is it's actually raining this week, so the weather is not so hot. So I'm gonna sand tomorrow morning, pretty much all day tomorrow. And I know I found out a flaw of sanding late at night was I got hungry, and I didn't want to go to like a 24-hour takeout fast food place, so I decided just eat something at home and just go to sleep afterwards. So the downside of sanding all through the night. Pliers here. Try to pull this piece out. It's like pulling teeth. Yeah, I'm gonna have lots of fun painting these pieces. I'm gonna really make an effort to fire up my airbrush, and that way I can get this a lot done quicker and have a smoother paint coat on the body piece. I forgot to bring my table brush. Would have been handy in my table. Okay, this one is all done. Oh, no, there's a piece in here. It's, tiny. I don't even know if there's supports or not. So remove it. I'm gonna have to get like a little X-Acto of some sorts. A file tool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just stick a file tool in there just to clean it out. But yeah, you can see there's little dimples here. I'm gonna remove all that with the sanding. Get that all covered. There's a line here, so hopefully the sanding removes that. Yeah, this is all good. Like so. I feel like it's a little just a little bit. I'll know for sure once I put the connector pieces on. And but this is a lot smoother than my first one that I printed a while back, because there was like a big crack in between because the model warped a little bit while during its printing process. But yeah, this is good all around. Ooh, found another supports that I forgot to remove. So this side's interesting. So one side's kind of out and one side is like this. I think there is a flaw in my print, which I'm hitting myself now, because see, on this side, it's there's no gap. And so I have to look at the model again. I don't know why it did that. Did I leave a gap like this one? And I definitely don't want to print this again just because of that minor flaw, because this piece is a big piece. It's going to cost me a good third, at least a third to a half a bottle, which is like about $20 for this piece. So trying to save money here. Printing this thing is not cheap, I have to say. Okay, next big piece. I'm gonna work on the tie pieces now. Put this over. Yeah, it's very hard to do this with the bag over it. I can barely see, and you guys probably don't see anything. Yeah, piece flying out. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check my YouTube. YouTube, for some reason, refuses to update my my title, so people think I'm making a comic book. October 2nd. Uh-oh, I'm not streaming live, or I'm doing an update. Yeah, see, it's still saying I'm writing a comic book. So I need to edit that. How do I edit my title? wish, I just wish things just work. Just fix that real quick. Video analytics. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why OBS. OBS is just I use Streamlabs OBS, and it's a little buggy at times. When it comes to that YouTube title, it's something with Facebook. Like, I connect to my Facebook, but I don't see much chat. I don't see chat from Facebook. Although I don't get many views on Facebook. So not a biggie. Yet, I guess. I should post more action figure pictures on my Facebook. I haven't had a chance to work on that yet. Piece of flying out of my bag already. Like flying backwards through my baggie. Maybe I should just do this in the garage. Save this later. Since I'm having a hard time with this plastic bag over it. And I could just work on the 3D models today. Feels like a lot of like chicken pox on my 3D model. Like all these bumps and stuff all over it. I can feel like this side, I need to put this into the my light box more for it to cure, because the light didn't reach this area because all the supports were in the way. So just a lot more shiny. So I need to cure that a little bit. Yeah. All these like little minor imperfections, once I paint it, I don't think you'll see it as much, especially when I sand it and stuff. But yeah, that's the thigh piece. Put this in here. The thigh piece. Kind of that piece. Feels like it's a lot smaller. Here's the wrong side. Here's the side. There is a difference between left and right, so I gotta make sure I find the right one. This one might be it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so let's work on the next thigh piece. I think it's easier if I just cut through like this. Just break it out. Oops, it's flying out. It's brittle though. I think it's resin printing. Maybe with this resin, it's pretty brittle, I think. I have stuff flying out already. It was much faster this way. It just is. Yep, the rest I'm just gonna use the file and get that going. Yeah, that was much easier. I'm just gonna continue doing that method of removing the supports. Okay. Ooh, it's the next big piece. We'll work on all the big pieces first. Oh, sorry, just dropped a piece somewhere, a big piece too. Can't find it. Oh, here it is. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh well. I'm gonna step on it later. Oh, ooh, that hurt. Scraped myself. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so definitely see. I'm not sure you can see the glossiness. That's where it's not cured yet. So I'm just gonna have to put this, angle this to my light box and get that out here because there's a lot of supports in here in this area. Other than that, this one's pretty much done. I'm gonna file it out. Still fits in here. See if this fits. Let's see. This big piece fit yet? No. So I'm gonna have to file the inside here, sand it out, and so that this pipe is on. I'm not sure if I want to glue it right now. I mean, not now, but if I want to keep it open so that it could have this rotating articulation, depending if this hits this or not. If it touches it, then I'm just going to glue it down just so that I don't get paint rub on these bits up here when I rotate it. I'm just going to have to keep it fixed and make sure that it's even this time. Last time I was a little crooked and I did this slightly at an angle, and you could tell after I finished putting together the other Diva mech, yeah, it was a little crooked, but only if you like pay close attention to it, then you can see the imbalance of the figure. I'll just clean this off a little bit more later. Okay. So all I have left really is the small pieces. And then once I get done with the small pieces, we'll be on to messing around with 3D models with the Mesh Mixer afterwards. Oh, hey, Cloud. Oh, Claudette's husband. Oh, okay. Twitch stat states this stream is offline, but also dictates that it has been running for 49 minutes with active viewers. I don't know. What's more broken, Twitch or my laptop? I think Twitch. That's interesting. I had 49 viewers. Well, thank you for your comment, letting me know. I think Twitch is broken because I've never really had 49 viewers before. It'd be great, but yeah, never had that much viewers. Let me double check Twitch now. Now you got me wondering. I'm happy that I'm streaming to Twitch. Yeah, it says I'm live right now with 1 viewer, and it's been streaming for 51 minutes now. But it says I'll be back soon. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh no, what? Oh, you guys, wait. Let me type. Maybe I'm not seeing myself live. Hello. Uh-oh. Oops. What is it that vaccines? I'm not sure my viewers can see me. Oh, Twitch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All this time. Let me try to restart. For letting